Although, yeah.
Hey guys!
Yeah, I think it is Corduroy. Corduroy.
Welcome back to Quake! And we're on Satan's Dark Delight.
Again, that sounds like a succubus stripper name. You can't tell me it doesn't.
See if I can hit the... see if I can... Hey, you jerk! Where did that... Oh, it's come from up above. We're down here, you moron! Don't try to hit us while we're down... while you're up there, you idiot. Where's it?
I didn't realize Ogre actually is so small. Like, she's only about as big as Rat Trap.
I mean, well, considering they're kind of like outforms these scanned, you will expect them to be you expect for some to be bigger than others. Like you expect a raptor or a T-Rex to be bigger than a mouse or rat.
Yeah, and she is a spoder. But Tarantulas is also, you know what, he's only slightly bigger. Because, like, she's the shortest, but the other bug bots, being Scorponok, Growlin, Pinafort, and Tarantulas are all about the same height. And she's just slightly smaller, but that could also be because she's a female. Just in Beast Wars designers with sexist, they made the girl.
I wonder if they're going to add one transformation feature that the third-party Dinobot Fembots had.
Unleash the ropes.
Yep.
I can't believe that was a thing. That's amazing.
And it's something you had to do too. I mean, that was like a legitimate part of the transformation.
Another thing I found funny is they put out their female raptor robot, and then like a few months later, Hasbro actually makes a female raptor Dinobot. I think that's hilarious. Just a few months later, Hasbro made their own Dino Fembots. I'm still bummed she isn't part of the transformation of the
Volcanicus.
Volcanicus, because should have at least made her turn into a weapon or something.
Or even like a chest minion. Like that's something I would be expecting.
Yeah, like all the Combiner Wars Legends class guys, they all turned into like a weapon or a chest minion or something. They all all of them had some way of incorporating with the robot. Yeah, that's weird. In Power of the Primes, it's like there's no chest minions, there's no extra member that turns into a weapon or a chest minion. Which, kind of sucks, but whatever. Because it does kind of feel like she's just kind of an extra bot that doesn't matter because he doesn't do anything with the environment. Yeah, Rampage is pretty big, as expected. But no, I think the biggest Beast Wars characters are the G1 Autobots and Decepticons. Technically, I'm right. Because when they go to the ship, they're fucking massive. Like, whenever you see them in the yard and they're fucking around with the dead Autobots, they're fucking huge. Yeah, huge. Also, this height chart is complete. Let's transmutate. You remember that episode?
What was he anyway?
She.
Yeah, what was she? Was that some kind of like protoform or something?
She was a protoform that got super fucked up before she landed.
Oh, okay.
And like the pod got like really fucked up by like an energy storm or something. Something fucked her pod up really bad. And so when they found her, she was like this incomplete, just kind of a mess. And yeah, that was a good episode, but I'm not gonna lie, that thing looks fucking creepy. Like, its face was fucking... wow. Like, that was one of the weirder...
Oh, it was a crusher, I'm an idiot.
That was one of the weirder darker episodes of that series, man. Like... it was a good one. Just... yeah.
Of all of the characters, and I mean all of the characters in Beast Wars, which one did you wish didn't die?
Oh!
Just one.
That's a toughie. Oh, I'm looking at a list of all the characters so I can easily pick now.
So I mean, you got Dinobot, you got Transmutate, you got Tigertron, you got Air Razor, you got Tigerhawk.
Well, Transmutate, like, their death was part of the plot and part of the show. Like, they were always going to be a tragic character, so that's fine. Depth Charge, here's the thing. Since he showed up, everyone knew him and Rampage were going to wind up killing each other. So, yeah. Tigerhawk, so far, before I start thinking a bit more, is my top pick because he got like 2 episodes.
True, yeah, he did get the least amount of screen time.
Yeah, and they could have done a lot more with the whole him being Air Razor and Tigertron together. They could have done some fun stuff with that. And you never really got to see him interact with the other characters. He just kind of shows up and then fights the nemesis, and that's about it. So I'd say he's definitely up there. Dinobot, he went out like a fucking badass, and honestly I think that is like the best death in the series. I don't mean Beast Wars, like in Transformers in general, he has one of the best deaths. Because he goes out like a goddamn G. And Predacons, like, them, it's like...
Thanks, Fiend, ya ass.
With like Scorponok and Pterosaur, it's like... they weren't really the best characters. I mean, they were fine. And I would like to see them get base medals or have more done with them, but... I like their replacements more, like Inferno's great. I like Quick Strike, like, their replacements are fine.
Yeah.
Branches, he died near the end, and he had his moments. He had his time to shine.
Yeah. My queen!
Yeah. Oh man, I guess that's, like... I guess Tigerhawk, because, like, he got, like, nothing. Like, he was there for like 3 episodes and that's about it. And you didn't really see much of his personality or anything. I mean, I love that he exists. His toy was awesome because I had his toy. and I love the concept of him. I love because it was a really cool way to bring back old characters and still make a new character. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess it had to be him. Honestly, because like Dinobot would be second because he was a cool character, but he did get a really good send off. Like, he got the best death episode in Transformers, so I'm fine with him. Yeah, Tigerhawk. And forget Machines Rhinox because they fucked him over. Let's turn him evil for a season, then kill him off because turning him evil the way we did was stupid. Evil Rhinox is a cool idea, as seen in the Beast Wars episode where they do that. Boy.
The execution wasn't the best.
And like, it's really not the execution, because he did fine as a villain. Because, like, again, if he was to turn evil, he would form his own side, and his own thing, and would be basically putting the other sides against each other, doing his own thing, putting the other sides against each other for his goals, and that's exactly what he does in Beast Machine. So it works. They do him right evil. It's just that there's never really an explanation other than, oh, he thought about it. Oh, I thought about it. Megatron's right, but fuck Megatron. I want to control it. And to be fair, he could have just gone crazy from being a spark all that time, but they never really explain it or say that in the show. It's kind of like how fucking Silverbolt is just revenge hungry. He just comes back and he's like, fuck everything else. Fuck being an honorable knight. I want to kill Megatron. That's all I give a shit about now. And it's like, again, you could explain it by saying, oh, they were just trapped as sparks and they went a little crazy. And the whole process drove them crazy. Like, yeah, but they never say that. They never explain the personality changes. Like, so, and with Silverbolt, he does kind of come to his senses a little bit and calm down by the end of the series enough where it's fine. But just the sudden, unexplained heel turn with Rhinox is just like, what the hell? It just doesn't make sense. They never give a good enough reason or a reason at all for why that is. Because as loyal as he was to his teammates, I kind of can't see him just turning evil without some kind of interference. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That is the one thing about Beast Machines I can't really forget. Is that just doesn't make sense. You try to say they fucked Rat Trap up too, but like honestly, he's fine. Like, because he's more the tech smart guy in Machines, but he wasn't stupid in Wars. Like, he would still, like, he wasn't the main machine, like, invention machine guy, that was Rhinox, but he could he threw together a bomb or two. Like, it was always explained he was good with demolitions and building bombs and shit and sabotage.
Hello, Pentagram. Yeah, so, 666 like, armor. Yeah, how relevant.
You're in Satan's Dark Delight.
No, the Pentagram of Protection just gives you that amount of armor.
Oh, okay.
Hello, yeah, Lightning Gun. Or Thunderbolt, I should say. Not Lightning Gun, I'm an idiot.
Thunderbolt and Lightning are very, very frightening. But yeah, like, that's one thing I noticed is, like, he was never as good as Rhinox. Like, he was never as prominent as Rhinox, like, because he was the smart one. But he knew tech, like he built some stuff in wars, and he fucked around with some stuff in wars, and like he would tinker with stuff and build bombs and stuff. So like I don't see it as that big of a thing. I think it's natural that with Rhinox gone, he would step up and be the new tech guy, because he already did some stuff in wars. So I think that's just a natural fit.
The haunted halls. Where the hell did we end up to? I hope we didn't. I didn't just miss something important.
And then Prime went a little crazy in season 1, but that I can kind of chalk up as to, hey, I just won the wars. I'm going to go back to my planet. Everything's fine. Oh, I go back. I can't change my beast mode. Oh, everyone is dead, including some of my friends. And my arch rival owns the planet. And I don't know what to do. I kind of can't blame Prime for going a little nutty at the end of season. Because to be fair, everything is fucked.
Having fun jumping around like a total maniac, Delphine? Good lord.
Because again, you gotta know, he won. He thought all the problems were over. Then he gets to his home planet. Everyone's dead. All of his friends are missing or dead. And like all he knows is he's gotta reject the organic stuff, and he's like, okay, so I guess I just gotta make everything completely organic. And he essentially becomes an eco-terrorist by the end of season 1. But again, he was just kind of trying to pick up the pieces of an entire destroyed planet.
How about Megatron's change, like from absolute power to all organics need to go?
Yeah, that was about to get to that. There was never really an explanation for that, and it's just kind of weird. Like how he goes from this really like overly dramatic, power-hungry villain, just wants to get power, just wants to be the ruler, doesn't care how he does it, doesn't care if he has to get a beast mode. Matter of fact, he suggests beast mode. He says it in the beginning of beast mode. Let's just scan the strongest local creatures. He doesn't care as long as it's big and powerful, he'll scan. That's why he scans a fucking T-Rex. Because he just wants to be the strongest. He doesn't care how. He just wants the most power. And whatever will give him an edge over the other guys. And then in machines, he's just like, fuck everything. Only robots, kill all organics. And I'm like... And it's never really explained. It's just explained that he just comes to that conclusion. It's never really explained why that's a thing. And yeah, and then there's the problem of like how did he manage to kill the whole planet and do all that? He fell through a time loop. He probably got there several years before the other guy. Like, he would have had to be there, like, for decades before they did. And he could have just time things. But as for his anti-organic shit, yeah, I have no idea where the fuck that came from. It just kind of happened. And that's really it. It's just the overall, like, that is the biggest problem with that show. Is just a lot of characters just have sudden, unexplained personality shifts, and some of them resolve themselves by the end, and others are minor enough to where it's no big deal. But then Megatron and Rhinox are just like, what? Where did that come from? It's weird. It's just weird. And the show overall is good. It's just, that's really weird. good enough. There's still a lot of G1 callbacks. Characters are still good for the most part, other than that. Night Screen was okay. As far as new characters go, he was okay. Botanica was fine. You never really learned a whole lot about her. The Viacons were all pretty cool.
Really? We just straight up just took a grenade straight to the face and died instantly.
Eh. Beast Wars, good show with some flaws. Rather, Beast Wars is amazing, but Beast Machines definitely have its issues. I will say one thing though, the CG is fucking great. Especially for 99, it's got some really damn good CG, I will give it that.
And one thing I honestly say about machines compared to wars, now that you mentioned like CG and stuff, their designs are a little bit weird.
To be fair, I think that was just a result of them. Okay, Beast Wars did amazing. Transformers is back. It's successful again. They've given us some room to kind of experiment. Because I think Beast Machines was more of them just playing around and experimenting more than anything. And that's why it came out so weird and different. Is they wanted to try some different stuff. So that resulted in unorthodox robot designs for the Viacons and more experimental robot designs for the Maximals, like more weird blendings of organic and... Because they already played with techno-organic stuff with Phantom Metals, and it's really just that to the next degree with machines is really all it is.
I mean, I like the concept of like techno-organic. Like, sure, yes, mix it. That seems a pretty good idea. But the execution of it seems a little bit odd.
It's hit and miss. Like, I like some of the Maximal Beast Machines sometimes. Some of them are alright.
Like Primal, like, when you see the characters, you get the gist on what they're supposed to be. Primal. He's big and a bit bulky, so he's meant to be strong. He's meant to be the leader. Cheetor, he's lanky, he's long, he's very skinny, he's meant to be light and very fast.
Cheetor's fine. His toys are shit, but he's fine in the show.
Rat Trap, on the other hand...
Yeah, Rat Trap's design is really weird.
I'm still not quite sure.
A mime with wheel legs. His design's weird, and then Black Rat, yeah. She don't have a 4-head, she has a 6 or 8 head, because all the extra eyes. And she looks like a weird alien woman. Silverbolt, he's just a weird mess. Like, his robot mode, they're going for like a samurai look, but it just looks weird.
Why would they go for a samurai look with a peacock?
I don't know. I know why they went samurai though, because like in Beast Machines he was modeled after a knight. Like he was like a knight. I guess they wanted to go like, let's do like a samurai. So like, I get where they're going for, but the execution's not great. And Night Screen, he's a trendsetter, man. He's pulling off the emo bangs before it was cool.
Okay, now that we're down here, how do we get out of here? Over here.
And then there's Megatron in his noble savage form, just give him this fucking John Talbane werewolf mode. Melwood thinks it's weird that when the dragon exercises his beast mode, it turns into a werewolf.
What, like what?
Right? Like when he exercises all of his organic beast parts, it turns into a werewolf. When he was a surgeon. It's weird, like, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, what?
And the Noble Savage stuff was cool, it's just, how does a werewolf come out of a gurgling?
I don't know.
But whatever. Beast Machines is like, this just turned into the Beast Machines podcast, but it's a good show. It's just got a lot of really weird decisions. Which, again, they were experimenting. They were trying to do something different, trying to do something kind of ambitious. And it led to mixed results.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for this time, guys. God. These levels are getting harder and harder. Oh yeah, and for the with the runes, once we get this chapter done, I will go back to the first 2 chapters and I'll get those runes back. It's kind of annoying though, like if you die twice on a level, like all of a sudden your runes are gone. Like, that's kind of annoying. Like, I understand that this is medium difficulty, but come on.
Rolling.
Alright, so guys, frag the like button if you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. Let's hope to God we don't get our face ripped off by an ogre, because that seems to be the thing that be killing us the most this time. Usually those things are just annoying, but now they're just a pain in the ass by the high amount of abundant numbers there are.